Is Germany still safe? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. There are new crime statistics out there, and I will show you and present you the numbers, and after we have a little talk about it. And for example, when I say the crime in average did rise on 0.7%, then you see here the number. It means all in all it had be 6.37 million crimes in Germany. This is for the year 2016. So let's have a look at the numbers. Murder and manslaughter did rise on 14.3%. Rapes did rise 12.8%. Gang rapes did rise on 106.3%. Spontaneous or surprisingly gang rapes did rise for 54.1%. Violent attacks did rise for 6.7%. Mayhem did rise for 9.9%. The number of non-German violent offenders did rise for 25.5%. Right-wing attacks, violent right-wing attacks did rise for 2.6%. Violent left-wing attacks, minus 2.2%. Wow, the first minus. Wow. And finally, political motivated attacks or crimes committed by non-Germans arrived for 66.5%. This includes all kind of terrorist activities, all kind of political activity that is a crime. So let's talk about this. I remember in 2015 when we get enriched by millions of young men from the Middle East. Then she said, and when people did concern and did worry and say, well, a lot of people coming, and where people, there is crime. For me, this is a common sense. And then she said, well, no, there is no crime with them. They're all holy saints. None of them ever commit a crime. And if you think so, if you use common sense and think, you bring in millions of people and among those people are criminals, then you're just a racist. Well, now 2 years later, the government released the official crime report, and beside one I named there, everything rise, and some of them did even rise dramatically. And what do they do now? Well, either they play it down, they put the whole focus on the right-wing propaganda crimes, where not the violent ones where I mentioned, but where some stupid teenagers make some stupid graffiti, and this is what they are really concerned about. And they're not concerned about gang rapes, about murder, about manslaughter, and about the extremely rise of those crimes that harm people, on where 25.5% of rise of foreigners, of non-German offenders. This is not of their concern, because this is something I have to deal with, you have to deal with, and mostly the young girls have to deal with. Do you think a politician ever care about the gang rape of a young girl, or that Chinese exchange students get raped by refugees, or that a German student girl get raped and murdered by a refugee? No. For them it's more important to be not right-wing, to put down neo-Nazis and Nazis and racism, and to push on the political correctness and the multicultural agenda. And Germany did change a lot in the last 2 years, not for the good. And my advice for you when you go out as a girl, don't go out alone at night. Avoid crowded or groups or gangs of young men that probably not look German. And you shouldn't, some people like to play with a fire, but mostly the fire burns them. And it's a really concerning topic and situation that is going on. And you cannot, say excuse it also in another way. At the first I said, they played it down and said those people never commit any crime. Now the numbers are out there, they excuse it in another way. They just say, well, those are young men, and young men in general commit more crimes. Well, this is true. And then they say, but they excuse it and say, well, those people are oppressed. They're always oppressed. And the next thing is, the Crusades and colonialism, imperialism, there's always an excuse for criminal behavior of certain people. For me, there is no excuse to gang rape a young girl. For me, there is no excuse to gang rape kids. There is no excuse to kill other people. There is no excuse to steal the wallets and be a pickpocket because you think this is the easy way to gain money. There is no excuse from my side for such behavior. And I consider it really strange that they have this culture relevant or relative behavior where they play crimes down. They say, well, Germans commit crimes as well. Yes, they do. And so why do we need more criminals when Germans already commit crimes? Especially many of those crimes were completely unknown in Germany before. Or the scale of some crimes were unknown before. And the next thing is the excuse, young man with no future. Well, the next thing is, why you bring in young man with no future? What is the benefit for the society? Those people will not work, they will not pay taxes, they will do nothing at all. Either they live on the social welfare or they commit crimes. Among all those so-called refugees, where are the children? Where are the women? I made a video about facts and numbers about refugees. They said 80% of them are young male men below 30. Many fake their identities. We have committed crimes by terrorists. The whole system is messed up. And for me there is a political motivation and agenda behind this, because so much stupidity you can't explain anymore. When you see something going on and you do nothing against it, then you are part of it as well. This is a video about what's going on in Germany, so please stay safe, avoid certain people. I tell it to you because the media will not tell it to you. And you come into Germany and then you will become a victim. And this is nothing I want you to happen. Thanks for watching. Till the next time and cheers.